video this. I have to blood clot video this. Cause this man a car, see so much car stop. And I tell you, the whole line sidewalk to pussy clot. And come lick up in the people and blood clot car. What kind of curse is man this in the morning now? Jesus. I can't believe this to pussy clot. So where am I come from, Richard, son? What the bomb back come and show the man car? I sign this. No, sir. You can't move. I sign this. Yo, you know what? I'm move my car because I don't make my car be the next one. I don't make my car be the next one for a man to come lick up in night. Make me move because I must some sadness this terrace. Yo, no come here, let me move for you. Oh, sir. I'm not reaching my car yet. I can move. It's not safe. I don't know where I come from. Not so much car stop. She still a move, yes?
She blow? Her head boss up? I run she having pass the road?
I lick and run this, yes?
You can't run this.
I lick and run this. Sick. I lick and run this one. Where? My shoes over here, sir. Bumbo clot. Clot. Yo, no call police yet. Show police already? Call them. No, sir.
It's my liquor and gone, man.
Welcome to Crime Time News and Entertainment with a Buzz. This one is called Just Another Day in Paradise. It seems as if Jamaicans are in La La Land. It seems as if they are very distracted. It seems as if they have some sorts of RETARDATION in their brains. Because this was of an incident that took place along the Portmore Road. It is said that a lady stepped into the traffic in the road and she was hit down by a cabbie, or that is the cabbie's view. So it seems as if persons were slowing down, almost come to a screeching halt, to a stop. However, an individual, I guess he was not paying attention, ran into the side of all of those persons that were pretty much coming to bumper traffic from the other side, opposite side of the road. Don't know what he was doing, but he was obviously distracted, or probably the devil sent him. People, sad to say, I have also experienced this before. Stop at the toll, paying my toll, in the line like everybody, when me feel somebody ramming at the back of my vehicle. When I feel it, I thought that it was some sort of earthquake because, like me say, I was pretty much stopped in the line. The people might deal with one person, and then this idiot run right in the back of my vehicle. I'm like, how the FUCK do you run into somebody that is parked? The man come out of the vehicle and said to me, you know, sister, you stop on me. I'm like, I was already stopped. What are you talking about? But the point I'm trying to make is that don't know what is wrong. It seems as if something is definitely wrong with the people in their mind at Jamaica. Me don't know if them stressed out or the devil kind of ride them or what. Point blank and period. So the next thing that is popping in the news, it is called I Know It, I Knew It, I Knew It. I am speaking about an incident that took place Monday morning at about 7 a.m. an accident to be specific, where it is confirmed that a constable was injured very badly, had to be rushed to the hospital, and her son, 10-year-old Trayvon Sanchez, first day at school, September morning, he was pretty much DEAD on the spot. At the time, they said that the person that caused it, a Range Rover driver, very expensive, tough car. His car was damaged, but in pretty much total the people in vehicle and total somebody's life, the whole family's life, is in shambles. That man jumped from the vehicle, run away from the scene of the crime. He would later turn himself into the po-po. It is said that when he turned himself in, this man is Chadwick Young, 31-year-old, said to be some sort of music producer, coolant manufacturer, from Christiana Main Street. He was charged by causing DEATH by dangerous driving, also leaving the scene of a crime, and also disobeying a continuous white line. That means the stripe line you can't overtake, but white line you keep in your lane. Very simple instruction. Everybody and their mother know that. But pretty much this man was in a rush, like most Jamaicans, especially taximan and them minibus driver. Always in some sorts of rush. If you notice, most of those main roads where them fix up, them put some sorts of concrete barrier that is to prevent these people from driving on the opposite side of the road. How many times have you seen the po hold them and make them reverse back to from whence they was coming? So people, when I heard this, I said to myself, bet you it is a chopper, bet you is a drug dealer, or bet you is a dancehall artist. Because that fits the criteria of the most of the people that are causing most of the accidents on the road. So this man now claims him is a music producer / coolant manufacturer. Now people, that is kind of an odd combination. It is like people that tell you, say, what do you do? Like Scarface in that movie say, I am a construction worker, I work with my hands. Everybody a business person, everybody a producer. But like I said before, I knew within myself it was either going to be a chopper, it was either going to be a dancehall artist, it was either going to be a drug dealer. And people, I don't like to stereotype. However, when you see person's action, it tells you. When somebody is reckless in one aspect of their life, they have a reckless career, meaning drug dealer, chopper, music producer, dancehall artist. Not to say that all of them are bad, but just I say that is their MO, point blank and period. So the next thing that is popping in the news is that we see that Vybz Kartel created history again and again and again. I am speaking about when he did some sorts of interview with TMZ. If you know anything about TMZ, it is probably one of the biggest social media group in the whole entire world. I think they have in excess of about 4.5 million subscribers, something around there. So they did a very interesting interview with Vybz Kartel, asking him what was his experience like in the big yard, how did he manage to record from prison, and all of those juicy details. The interview is there on TMZ. You can go and watch it. I am not going to give a review about the interview. However, what I notice is that this is probably the only dancehall artist, probably even reggae artist that has ever been featured on TMZ. Well, we had Sean Kingston featured on TMZ, but that was for thievery. When you see an outlet, a media group such as TMZ reaches out to you, that means that is either you are doing a whole bunch of BUCKRY as a celebrity or you are popping. And right now, Vybz Kartel has the game, including the dancehall space without even dropping a new song in a headlock. Not to talk about social media, specifically when he goes on TikTok. He has 5 or 10 times more than the average person that is popping on TikTok. Whenever he goes on it, you can cancel your live because you are going to be DEAD. So when I look at this and I said to myself, then hold on a minute. He is getting all sorts of interview from all of these big media groups, these radio stations that are holding it down in the United States, which is probably the biggest market in the world. And then we see the type of hate that he's getting in Jamaica. It seems as if these people in Jamaica don't know to let it go. Because this man is still being tried for the old crime that was 13 years ago, in which the prosecution at best fumbled the ball. And like the saying goes, a man is innocent until proven guilty, until he has exhausted all of his options, as in the Privy Council, as in the Court of Appeal, which is exactly what he did. But the hate is so big because these people are easily misled. These people don't know to let it go. So I say this to say that if you believe in fate and you believe in karma, whatever a man do, it is going to come back and haunt him sooner or later. Justice is always served, even though they say, especially for the poor, justice is a fleeting illusion that is pursued but never attained. When it comes to wrong, your wrongs will always be right in the eyes of the man up above, if you believe in that. Point blank and period.
England, me don't know, she have to answer that question there. They said when am I coming to England, baby? Bomb buckler, what's her shades there?
You can tell them. When are you going to marry me?
I have to marry you if you come to England.
You didn't answer that question.
What's the question? Who was asking the question?
When are we getting married?
Me not see that.
So the next thing that is popping in the news is the $1 million question out there. Will Vybz Kartel ever get married to Sidem? And the answer to that, in my opinion, yes, when hell freezes over. I am not going to say Vybz Kartel is not the one-woman type because obviously he is proving us all wrong. The top gal seems as if him kind of settled down. However, when it comes to marriage, that is a next leap of faith. And I don't think that Vybz Kartel is built like that. But then again, I wasn't thinking that he was built to settle down with one woman. So therefore, he has proven us wrong thus far. However, the reason why I say this is because of a couple of reasons. Based on interviews, based on live that we see, whenever anybody asks the question or pop the question, are you going to get married? He must say, yeah, I'm a fiancé and soon. But we heard that word soon before. Soon or very soon, we are going to see the king, as in that perfect example. So I say this to say that whenever the question comes up, he always tries to avoid it. He always says soon, always gives some sorts of hope. But here's why I say that he is not going to marry her. First thing first, I thought that he would have married her because of the fact that she is from the United Kingdom and he could have got the opportunity to get some sorts of legal residence. But when we think about Vybz Kartel, especially with his present medical condition, UK, cold, bleak place is not for him. Some other nation, some other island, like you see, been going back and forth, other islands, St. Vincent, Rete, Lele, Blue, blah, bling. So therefore, in my eyes, if there was one solid reason why he would marry this lady, and I am not saying that she is not the wife type material, but just I say that would have probably been what was in his mind at first until he came out and him said, hold on a minute. Go to London, go to UK, go live where it's a cold. No, that is not for me. I am a musician. I like the tropical climate, as in Jamaica and places like those with those kind of weather. The next thing, Vybz Kartel is very careful about his music. Careful about his property being his music rights. So therefore, all of the work that he put in, the people that he's probably going to think supposed to benefit from it is his kids. The 3 or 4 or 5 or 6, I don't know. It seems as if every day a next one pop up. However, a man can do whatever a man can do. I am not saying that, but just I say. So when you think about it, unless there's some sorts of prenuptial, I don't know what Sidem has as in property or as in assets, so therefore me not gonna say he wouldn't benefit from what she has. But what I do know, or my opinion, is that I am sure that Vybz Kartel has more to lose as it pertains any sorts of prenuptial agreements. So me just say, the facts are these also. If a man is with a lady for 5 years or so, then automatically she is eligible for whatever he has. Not to say that she will get everything, unless, of course, he would happen to DIE prematurely and they've been together and there was no sorts of will, not wishing any sorts of DEATH on anybody. So therefore, don't misunderstand or misconstrue what I am saying. But me just say, When he thinks about the pros and the cons, the only pros for him to marrying this lady is, yes, of course, if they are madly in love and he feels as if this is a lady that he is going to settle down with. I am sure that he is probably still making that decision in his mind, and anything could change tomorrow, 3 years, 4 years, or more than likely before 5 years from now. People, let me know what you think in the comment section. So anyways, people, thanks once again for checking out my video. If you appreciate videos like these, please show your appreciation by liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. That is how YouTube promotes videos like these to like-minded, sensible persons like yourself. Bless up.